Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing well. This link actually worked. Yay! Did the same thing I did earlier, so I don't know why the 7 a.m. was having so much trouble, but I am glad it is working. Let me just drop a note in the Facebook group just to let everybody know that the 8 a.m. link is working. And then we'll get started. I just finished up the 7 a.m. I'm a little bit sweaty. We're going to get into a good pump sesh here this morning. I've been doing a lot of this type of stuff since we've been quarantined. Just kind of bodybuilding stuff because, one, I love it and I don't do as much of it when I'm in the gym as I usually do. So I've just been kind of mixing that back in because it's fun. So I've been focusing a little bit more on the workouts that I think are just a good time. Not trying to push myself, yes, of course, but also just trying to enjoy it. There's already enough that we're doing that is not our preference. So I thought, let me do some things that are my preference. Just pull up this Zoom in case people want this. Give it a try. All right, so let's do this pump session. We are going to hit our upper body. Gonna get those, what some people call the marshmallow arms, right? You're gonna feel like it anyway, even if you can't see it, and you can kind of put these into your routine. So the workout itself is gonna be an EMOM just so that we can all stay together. And it's gonna be for 12 minutes. So we're gonna do 3 rounds of it because there are 4 movements. The 4 movements are, for the first minute, we're gonna be alternating dumbbell bicep curls. Second minute, we're gonna be doing skull crushers laying on our back. Third minute, we're gonna be doing some front raises. Fourth minute, we're gonna be doing lat pullovers. So we're gonna hit our upper body. You're gonna feel pretty good and pumped up by the time that we are done with this little session. And then at the end, we have a little surprise finisher, a little bonus for you. So let's get your upper body warmed up. This really shouldn't take much longer than 25, 30 minutes. So if you're worried about getting on and getting out of here and getting on with your day, we will be done in about that time. So grab a band. If you don't have a band, I'll show you what to do without it. You're gonna do a tricep stretch. So ideally, you're in this position here. Now you can get in this position without the band. You can just stand here and hold the arm. Or if you have a band, you can hold it. You're trying to push that elbow back, keeping the elbow close to your head. And you're feeling that all down the tricep, a little bit into your lat muscle as well. You're gonna come out of that. Again, I'll show you. If you don't have a band, you're right here holding. If you do have a band, you step in the front of it, get your hand through, and up. Don't arch your back here. Keep everything nice and in line. The hand just holds on to it, and the elbow stays close to the ear. Come out of that. We're going to do a crisscross hold. Reach across, hold the arm here. You feel this a little bit into your back, a little tiny bit of the tricep, but you are this arm that's on the bottom to be straight. And keeping it away from your ear. So you don't want to be like this. A lot of people do this like they're taking a nap. Don't do that. Pull it back, stand up tall. You're going to switch. Hold, keep holding. Just going to check the Zoom. Now we'll give it another couple minutes and nobody's on there. I'm going to shut that down because it makes this lag. All right. You are going to bring your hands behind your back in that prayer position and kind of bring them up as high as you can. Once you're there, don't leave your shoulders rounded just to get there. You're going to pull your shoulders back, open up nice and tall. Not overextending, just standing up tall, pulling the shoulders and elbows back. If you can't get into this position, if you can see it, then you can be here and pressing down. Use your couch or a chair for this next one. Get your elbows on it, hands behind your head, and look down towards the floor. You can also do this on the floor if you'd like to. You don't have to have your arms elevated. Okay. One arm extended out, one arm here. Kind of like that child's pose, but arm elevated up. If you want to do this on the floor instead, you're not digging this, then go ahead and switch. Switch sides. All right. Come on up. My knees did not like that. You're going to get into a golfer swing. So up, out, switch. Big open. Pushing your shoulders open and back. Okay, we're going to then take your arms out here, palms up, small circles. In reverse direction. Okay, you're going to get back into that banded tricep stretch. Again, if you don't have one, you can just hold your arm here. And switch sides. Good day to get out on that fast and furious run. I think some people are done with the challenge already. They did a great job getting their 15 miles in. Some people are still working, but everybody is really getting a good chunk of it done. Very impressive. Come out of that. You're going to crisscross and hold. Looks like this. You just hold there. You've got a hair situation going on. Keeps getting stuck every time you try to do something. You need a haircut very badly. All right, you guys can switch sides with that crisscross hold. Okay, so you're over here like this now. There we go, that's better. Okay, we're going to go back to those prayer hands behind the back. Right there. And then you pull your shoulders and elbows back. So don't just let them stay here. Pull them back. If you can't get there, remember, you can just have your hands here and push down and back. It's a good stretch right there. What's up? One here is just. Okay. You're going to take it back down to the floor. With your elbows on the bench or chair or couch and hands behind your head, look down. Extend those arms out. One hand down, one hand up on top. Like I said before, you can take this to the floor. If you'd rather be here, that's fine. and switch. Come on up. You're going to do that golfer swing again. Right? Up, back and forth, each side. The golf club, but not really. It's a little different than this. And we're going to skip the arm circles. Okay, let's get into the movements we're going to do and get your pump going. So the first thing is alternating dumbbell bicep curls. I feel like I got a cobweb on me or something. Okay, you're going to grab dumbbell if you have it. If you have only a barbell, that's okay. You can use the barbell and do empty barbell curls with arms together. That's fine. If you don't have any weight, yes, you can use an umbrella. Let's go through the motions. You can go just kind of a little bit of a faster tempo. Or maybe you have a kettlebell. You can hold both heads of the kettlebell. Let me turn this so I can stop moving over there into empty space. So say you have a kettlebell, and only one of them can hold it here. Both handles, both hands on the handle, curl up and down. Or you only have a bucket, it's grass seed, up and down. Yes, playing our own music today. So you can make this work no matter what you have. You have to be willing to be creative, and you have to be willing to do something a little bit different. If you have dumbbells, say you only have one dumbbell. I've done this time this week, even though I have two dumbbells. I've done it this way, where you hold either head of the dumbbell and you curl up. If you have two, though, we are going to use two today because we are going to do alternating. But if you don't, it's okay to do the other version like I showed you. Big thing with the bicep curl, that you keep your elbows as close to you as possible. It's not a clean where you're swinging. That's not a rep. You're stationary, your core is tight, your elbow stays tucked. You come up, twist, curl, finish with the dumbbell head up by your shoulder. Then you alternate. Okay, those are the alternating bicep curls. You can do it just the same time if you want to. Second movement is going to be a skull crusher. I know what this is going to feel like, so I'm going to do this with one. You can do it with two. You just have to pick the weight that's going to work for you, right? I'm going to do this on a bench because I have one, but you can do this on the floor. You don't have to be on a bench. Just then I don't have to alternate the screen too much. I'm going to hold one head of the dumbbell in each hand. I'm going to lay back flat. I'm going to get that dumbbell securely overhead, a little bit past. So now see how my elbows are stacked on top of my shoulders. I'm going to bend just my hands, coming almost to my forehead, straightening back up. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to be moving this way. I don't want my upper arm to be moving. I want that to be locked in, and then I just bend and press, bend and press. So let me show you that weight so I can point to it. When you're here, this part of my arm should not move. It's just an extension there. If I'm here and here, then it's not exactly what I'm looking for, okay? So after the skull crusher, we have a front raise. Sorry, for the skull crusher though, you can use a kettlebell, you can use a bucket of grass seed, you can use an umbrella, you can use nothing, you can use a bottle of water. Be creative. For the front raise, same thing. You can use a plate, or you can use one dumbbell. Those are too heavy for me to have them in each hand and do the front raise. It would look very hideous, and that's not what I want to see. I could use one dumbbell. I probably would do that. We'll see how that goes. If you have a plate, arms fully extended, squeeze your butt. You're going to raise without swinging. It's not a kettlebell swing. You're just standing, pull up, shoulder height, back down. That's the front raise. With a dumbbell, it's like this. Okay? And then there's one more movement to go over. The last one is a lat pullover. You can do this again with any object. I'm going to show you my dumbbell. I'm going to grab the top head of the dumbbell now. Lay back. My head has to be close to the edge, but still on. I'm going to hold it here. My arms stay straight. I don't want my back to arch too much. A little bit is fine. I'm going to extend out, pull back up here. So the arms are straight. That means the lats are doing the work. Out as far as I can go, back up. If it's so heavy that you're only going like right here, it's not going to work. Lighten the load or do nothing at all. Right here and back up. Okay, so those are the movements. It is an EMOM. However, the last 20 seconds of each minute, we are going to be resting. So it is for time. Do as many as you can. In the 40 seconds of work, it's going to be tough. First round through, I might be able to keep moving, and then you're going to see it's going to burn pretty good. That's okay. It's doing what it's supposed to. It's just a matter of pushing through it and doing as much work as you can. Just going to get the clock ready here. It's crooked, but I know you can see it. Perfect. Get out of here. Are you all ready? You ready for this? First minute is going to be alternating dumbbell bicep curls. Are there any questions though? Because I can see that there are 2 or 3 people on here. Yeah, any questions, drop them in the comments. I'll grab a sip of water. If you're not sure what to use or you're not sure how it should work with what you have, let me know. All right. I see nothing in there. Let's get it going. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Remember, pin those upper arms to your side. I don't even need you to count the reps. It's just doing work. So I'm not swinging, staying still. If they're not heavy enough, give it another round before you go up. Do the full thing first. And rest. Finish up. If you were uneven, if you had started on one arm, always make sure you do an even set for these since we do have rest, all right? I'm going to take it down to the floor or to your bench. Lay back. Get ready in 5 seconds. Skull crusher is next. Hands up. Ready? Go. Remember, upper arm stays still. Come down almost to your forehead, and then you extend. Again, if it feels light, just give it to the end of the round. Here we go, come on. Try not to stop. Keep that upper arm stationary. I am feeling this in my triceps, and it's not even heavy, but it is burning. Ready? And that's it. That's it for skull crushers. You're going to do front raise next. So grab whatever item you're going to use for the front raise. It's going to burn the shoulders up. Ready? Let's go. I'm going to use the dumbbell. Up to shoulder height. Try not to swing. Just pick it up. Arms straight. So you're not like one of these. Where you're bouncing. See all those gym videos? No, isolate it. Oh yeah. Whew. Come on. And rest. Oh yeah. That's a good pump. And I'm not even done with the first round through, right? If it still feels light, just give it another exercise. Then you can go up. Get ready. This is lat pullover. On the floor, you just go down as low as you can. Arms straight, pull back up to center. Arms straight, pull. You have to keep your core tight so that you don't aggressively arch your back, but some arching will happen. The key is arms straight, pulling from your lats. I remember when I was trying to get my strict pull-ups, when I first started CrossFit, I didn't have them, and so I had to do a lot of accessory work, and these were one of them to build up my lat strength. And it helped. I got my first strict and done. That is one round. We are doing 2 more. So if you didn't feel like it was heavy enough, grab some heavier weight, put some more water in that can, whatever you need to do. All right, ready? Pick them up. Bicep curls. You also have the option here of working the entire minute. That's fine to do. Well, not the entire minute, I should say, except for the last 5 seconds, because I want you to always be able to start the next exercise at the top of the minute. Okay? So if you are not feeling a pump at all, work the whole minute. Come on. Remember, and done. If you finish, if time goes and you've only done the right arm and you started on the right, you make sure you also do the left. Get down on the bench, do the skull crushers next. Feet up or down, doesn't matter to me. Ready? And go. Upper arm is stationary. Come on, guys. Squeeze through the triceps. Keep moving. Big of a range of motion as possible, all the way up and all the way down. Woo! And done. Keep working the whole time if you need to. I am feeling it. I also know how much this changes from round to round. Get ready. You're going to do the front raise. Here we go. Up. You got it, guys. Arms straight, core tight. Try not to stop. Whew. It's burning me up. If you're using the same weight for all of these, you might find that one's easy, one's light. So if you have different weights, feel free to change it up per exercise. Basically what I keep saying, make it as hard as possible so you get out of it what you want. Ready? Lat pull overs. Arms straight. All the way down. Pull up over the chest. You got it. Keep that core tight. Ready? And done. Good job, guys. That is halfway through that EMOM. Morning, Quentin. I'm good. How are you? All right, guys, in 5 seconds, going back to alternating bicep curls. Here we go. Pick them up. Alternate. If it's gotten too heavy and you're using 2, switch to that 1 that I showed you, right? If it's still not heavy enough, do tempo. Almost there. And last one. Back down for skull crushers. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Arms up. Isolate the triceps. Only the tricep is working. That means it's stationary. Elbow and shoulder are stacked. You can speed up the tempo if it's light and it's easy. You can slow it down to make the tempo even harder. And done. Do the front raise next. My arms are feeling a good pump. Hope yours are too. If not, what can you do to change it up? Here we go. And up. Front raise. All the way up, all the way down. Shoulder height. Touch your thighs. Here we go, come on. Woo. Good. I'm going to go up a little bit for these lat pullovers. I'm going to grab a plate. I'm going to grab a 25-pound plate. 3, 2, 1, up. Oh, yeah. Arms are straight. Let your lats do the work. Core is tight. Push your feet in the ground. And done. Okay, one more round. Actually, no, that's it. That was the last thing. Now we have the surprise finisher. Okay? You are going to grab your PVC, your broomstick, or just air hands. Ready? You don't get much rest for this. You're going to do it as quickly as possible. You're going to do 50 presses, 4 times. We're not going to time it, but I want you to go as fast as you can. If you're with the PVC, it's going to be hard to get it down to touch your shoulder physically, but I want you down all the way as low as you can. Press up at the top. Ready? So you're going to do 50, trying to take as few breaks as possible. Ready? Set, go. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, yeah, that burned. All right. Know about you? Feel a little pump now. Good little beach body, beach arms, pump sesh. So, if you don't feel like you're done, repeat it, go again. Or a little challenge for you. Do 50 bicep curls straight into 50 skull crushers, as few breaks as possible, as another little finisher to finish yourself up. I'm going to let you go down, stretch, cool down, or if I know you correctly, you're going to get on to your next workout. All right, guys. Have a happy Saturday.